What's up, everybody? Welcome to my training journal. This week, on day one, the highlight of all the exercise was the high bar squat at 270 pounds for 6 reps. This was the top set. And the reason why this was the highlight of the day is because I never met the targeted RPE, but this time I met the RPE 9, exactly had one more reps in tank, and I was able to continue doing the other exercises. And this is me doing bicep curl at 30 pounds, 12 reps each side. The reason why I find this exercise was one of the highlights is because if this was me before, I would have been very busy just completing the set without even thinking about techniques. But this time, I was really focusing on slowing down on eccentric while giving a little bit of squeeze at the top so that I can feel the gains and stimulus on my bicep muscle. So that's why I felt really good, and I had this momentum and motivation from meeting the targeted RPE from those main exercises like squats and bench press. So that's why I felt good. And this is me on day 2, and my favorite exercises are cable rows and machine chest fly. The reason why these are my favorite exercises is because I can feel the stimulus on the right targeted muscle. Starting off with the cable rows, at the top, when I give a little bit of squeeze and I tend to slow down on the eccentric so that I can, maximize my gains and making sure that I feel the right stimulus on the right targeted muscle. Finish this set nicely. And going off to the machine chest fly, the same thing. As soon as my hands are meeting at the top, I feel that little bit of squeeze on my inner chest, and I tend to slow down on the eccentric so that I can make sure I can maximize my gains with the right range of motion. On my day 3, I start off with sumo deadlift. This is me doing top set of 300 pounds for 6 reps. And I think it was a good idea to cut down the weight to 300 pounds because I was able to finish around RPE 9, even though the target RPE was 8. I had energy to push for the other exercises. I don't think my arms were long enough to keep my torso upright, but still, I finished the set well, and I was able to do the drop set and move on to bench press, so I was happy. And this is me doing close grip pause bench press, top set of 190 pounds for 6 reps. Throughout the reps, I felt good, and I made sure that I have like more reps to go. But as soon as I got to the last rep, I don't know why, but there was a bit of a slowdown, and it was difficult for me to push towards the end. Makes me feel that I cannot push for any more reps. So it was around RPE 9.5, but at least I was able to finish drop sets and move on to overhead press. So this is me doing overhead press 105 pounds for 5 reps. Unlike last week, I had energy to pause properly at the bottom and make sure, I pushed right explosively at the top, finished nicely. It was perfect. So thanks for watching this far, and continue what you're doing, don't stop, and I'll see you next week. Peace.